once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers. And the Chargers coming out of the field now. They started on the ground with Eckler. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here's J.K. Scott now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Allen. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2.
All right, partner, let me Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. I think he gets a mulligan there carrying the ball because he had no shot, and that's why it went backwards.
I still remember in the summer we were at one of the training camps. You were marveling about how much those defensive tackles eat. I think he just inhaled a running back on that play.
Now Mahomes. It's Williams on the catch. And, oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Allen again here on 2nd and 10. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Allen. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Haven't been a corner that's worth the salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass off?
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. And again, it's Allen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Joey Bosa, now 2 sacks for him already here in this 1st quarter of play.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fielded at the 20. 44-yard punt, return of 9. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the 1st half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 11. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Mahomes now to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. A give, Eckler running to the right, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll get this to Eckler. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here is Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. George Kittle, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
No problem there on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Bills offense back out onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Off the play fake. Allen forced out to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Running on 1st down, Eckler.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now it's Mahomes again toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get him the football back. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Allen going to throw. And This is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Taking on the midfield logo. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That is caught. It's Williams. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes on the screen. This is Eckler. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Wide open. It's Allen, complete. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. The Bills' offense now for one final time in this first half. And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Allen's pass complete to Garrett Henry. It's a gain of 9. It brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Taken at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down, Bills.
Now Allen. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Off the option, here's Henry. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Allen now looks to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is going to have a Bills first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Well, part of their struggles in the first half was their inability to convert consistently on 3rd down. But how about this well-designed play? Gave himself plenty of options and able to get the hook up and keep the drive going.
A first down carry for Henry. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Henry. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first. Throwing now is Allen. Dancing to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen, they complete it to Hill. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Chargers' 9-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Here's Allen to throw it. Steps away. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And the Bills have got a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at the 4.
And how nice is it for him to know that when he gets outside the pocket, he's got a reliable tight end he can go to. So he's able to look his way, find his big target, and set up 1st and goal.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bills have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. It took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this 3rd quarter now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the second half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
Let's be smart. Let's give it some. They can't stop us.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Mahomes' throw going into the hands of Williams.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down.
Second and 7.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down.
Give him another one right back to Allen. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
16 more yards. Ends up the Chargers. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Eckler going to get it again on second down.
Nifty move. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Once more, here's Eckler.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
Now Sean McDermott is going to throw out the challenge flag.
Field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Now Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Eckler. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. The Chargers getting set to go. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Allen and the Bills now. Down 10-7. A little under a minute 50 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
Now Allen. That's taken in by Knox.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Throwing is Allen.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Allen.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Aaron Donald with a sack.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage.
Allen.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and decided to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Here's Allen.
Being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. This for all the marbles. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood.
Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Well, good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver, but not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who's that strong, that agile, he's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Mahomes now to throw.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Williams. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Well, let's see who's faster.
Up the middle with Eckler. A little juke. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. So a nice chunk play running the football followed by that going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, maybe so, but they don't seem to be that concerned about it because when you got a big-time runner, you will trade a few of those for those big chunk explosive runs that he provides. Those add up over time, don't they?
Short completion, just 4 yards, and 3rd and 8 now.
It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. And his kick is good.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin with Henry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. That's the end of the first quarter.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's Allen. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Fielded at about the 28. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
From the 41, Mahomes. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. On the give, this is Eckler. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Ed Oliver, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Caught left side, Williams. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Mahomes to throw.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 14-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Second and 2.
To the air, Allen.
On the out route, this is Adams with a catch.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Allen now looks to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. Puts it on the carpet, it's out, and picked up by the Chargers. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down.
Allen to throw once more. Caught on the right side by Adams. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. He's going to have the first down and then some.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Davante Adams, 74 yards.
And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Let's focus in on what we got to do here. Hey, let's go. They can't stop. Come on, baby. Let's do it.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Man open left side. It's Williams.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 28-yard line.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Fields it right around the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Henry. And he's got room. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Allen's pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six.
Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation.
16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. Now Mahomes. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. But in tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
A handoff, it's Eckler. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown.
Austin Eckler
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1.
Tyreek Hill set to return it.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills ready to take over. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
He'll start with a give to Henry.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
And when the defense wins and gets up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Allen going to throw.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
From the 36, Mahomes.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Running on 1st down, Eckler dodges him at the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 52 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw there complete to Allen. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. They'll run here with Eckler. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He was brought down by 1 Miller. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Mahomes now to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes.
He's got Austin Eckler on the slant.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far in this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Mahomes going to throw. Touchdown! Keenan Allen, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Chargers have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Point after try forthcoming. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Next score, Chargers 18, Bills 14.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And his pass incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Allen. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Looks to throw on 3rd and 1. They set up the screen for Henry.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage.
Now Allen. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Davante Adams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1.
Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by a field goal. Exactly 1 minute remaining. And they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10.
Mahomes. And that's caught by Williams.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set.
Mahomes. Finding Allen.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here's Mahomes.
This one caught by Kittle.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mahomes to throw it.
Buying time to his left.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And some room to run now. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to tie things up in the final minute. And his kick here is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On play action, Allen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Allen. His throw incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Allen steps away to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game, and boy, they did it well.
Here's Sam Martin now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. He juked him. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Now their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
What can Mahomes do now with his overtime drive?
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Johnson brought down. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
And that flag accepted.
Now Eckler. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
An even 100 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to him.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. And not liking what he's seeing here, Mahomes is going to call a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Mahomes. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. So it's a win here for the LA Chargers. And no surprise, it was Patrick Mahomes who really led the charge.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around him, and they're going to come away victorious.